Hi guys, nice to see you again. This is going to be my November favorites and I am so excited because I have so many new things. I did a lot of shopping in October, November, so although it was really bad on my bank account, it was really good for trying out new things and seeing what I liked and what I didn't like. So there are a lot of new products here and I'm really excited to tell you guys about them. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Well, the first product that I've been loving is actually something that I'm wearing right here. This is the lipstick that I'm wearing. It is the MAC Retro Matte Collection in the color All Fired Up. So obviously you can see what it looks like on my lips, but on my hand, it's right here. It's definitely a pinky, very slightly pinky red color. I think it's very wearable. If you're a little bit shy of going for red even around the holidays, I think this is a great option. I'm all about matte shades. I know some people are kind of on the fence about them because they think that they dry out their lips. I've actually had another retro matte MAC lipstick in my favorites videos in the past. I absolutely love them. They don't dry out my lips a lot in comparison to some other matte products that I've tried. I think they have more long wearing power than if you're gonna get like a lacquer or like a shiny lipstick. So that's what I really like about it, because I'm not the kind of girl that's just gonna like sit there like at work reapplying makeup all day long. So that's why I really like it. I love the color. I think it's perfect. And then another product that I've been loving is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Peaceful. This is what it looks like in the packaging, and then if you open it up, it's this color right here. It's definitely more of a coral color, which usually I wouldn't be so attracted to in the like fall winter time, but I am wearing right now, and I do think it gives your flush kind of like a amber, kind of like bronzy blush tone to it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I am really obsessed with the color, and I will swatch a little bit on my hand here. So this is it right here. It's more of like a pinky coral color, and like I said, you would usually reserve these kind of colors for like spring, summer months, but I'm wearing it right now and I think it goes great with a lot of different looks, so that's why I've been really enjoying it. So yeah. And then another blush. Like I said, I did a lot of shopping, and so I think I'm just attracted to highlighters and blushes because they're pretty and they're sparkly, and anything that like shines is just going to like attract my attention. And so I did pick up a couple during the VIB excuse me, during the VIB sale at Sephora, and that's where this one came from. This is the NARS blush in the color Sin, and I'm not wearing this one today because I'm wearing the other one that I just mentioned, obviously, but this is it right here, and it's definitely just more of a mauve-y color. It does have some shimmer in it, but I like that, and it's another very versatile shade. You can wear it with a bunch of different looks, and it's not gonna like overtake anything. You know, sometimes when you wear like a really bright blush, although I'm all about that, sometimes it can kind of overtake the look, and you don't really want to pair that with like a bright lip or like a super smoked out eye. So I really like these because you can wear them with a bunch of different looks, and you can get away with them in the fall, winter, spring, summer. It doesn't matter. You can wear them all the time, which I'm all about, because I don't really like switching up my products for every season because that can get expensive. Just saying. And keeping on the highlighter blush topic that we're on, like I said, I think I must just be attracted to shiny, pretty things. And so here is the Hourglass palette. I have talked about this or used it in a tutorial recently, so you guys are probably pretty familiar with this. Also, I'm sure every other beauty blogger / guru out there has been talking about this. I have been really enjoying it. It is limited edition, and I know the last time I checked, Sephora was sold out of it, but they may have more come back in stock later. It is the dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light, and these two you can get in just the single palettes at Sephora. But the incandescent light I do believe is a limited edition color, unless they do decide to come out with it later on. This one is definitely more of like a normal highlight where you would use it on like your cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, maybe a little bit on your cupid's bow. And these ones are supposed to be like kind of all over. You can use a brush and just kind of dust it all over your cheek or on your forehead, on your chin, just to kind of give yourself more of a glow. The idea behind these is that they're supposed to give you the look of what the lighting is. So for instance, like this one is dim light, and it's supposed to give your skin the look of what it would look like in dim lighting, if that makes sense. I believe that the CEO of this company had said that her mother used to always put pink lights in all of the lamps in her house because she thought that that was the most flattering light. And so that's where she kind of came up with this concept to kind of just make, you know, powders that would accentuate your features in specific lighting. So that's where the idea comes from. I absolutely love them. A lot of people are kind of skeptical about using these all over your face, but I'm telling you, they're not overpowering. It's not like you're gonna put a full-on highlight over your entire face, except for this one. These two are very subtle, and it does just kind of give your face like a nice glow. So I really like them, obviously. And then another highlight, I know, there's other things in this video besides highlights and blushes, I promise. This is something that I talked about in a haul video. This is the Becca, what's it called? Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the pressed powder. This isn't a limited edition color, but I do believe they still have it. It's in the rose gold, and it is just absolute perfection. You can kind of see it over here. It is pretty subtle. Obviously, it's, you know, a highlight. You don't want it to be like, whoa, in your face. But it has a really pretty bronzy rose gold color to it. So it's a little bit different than usual. I mean, I have a lot of like champagne looking kind of highlights, just like the incandescent light in that palette. And so this is kind of like a step outside of that comfort zone or box, and so that's why it really attracted my attention. I did order it online, so I was kind of like, I don't know. You kind of, when you order it online, you're not really sure what you're gonna get. But when it arrived, I was like, obsessed. I loved it from the second that I put it on, and I still like have literally switched on and off between those two blushes and these two highlights all month long, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. I swear we're gonna get done sometime this century. Another product is you guys are probably gonna kill me because I've heard so many, I don't want to say complaints, but suggestions on my channel that I should be using more like drugstore type makeup, which I'm totally down with, and I promise that I'm working on it. But for those of you who are thinking that, you're probably gonna hate this next thing because it is kind of expensive. But this is the YSL Baby Doll Mascara. I promise that I'm not the type of person who's just gonna go out and spend money on something just because it's high end. If I don't like something, I'm gonna return it. If I try it on in Sephora or I try it on in the store and I don't like it, I'm not gonna buy it. So I don't buy things just because of the name brand. I buy them because I've tried them and I like them, or because I've heard really great reviews on them. This is something that I think mascara in general is something that's very difficult to try on in the store because the wands that they have at Sephora or at Nordstrom's isn't the wand that you're going to use in the mascara tube. So I do think it's kind of difficult, so that's why I kind of went out on a limb and just bought this hoping that it would actually work, and I couldn't be happier with it. The wand is very like, it's like the plastic little spiky ends on it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a skinnier version of the CoverGirl Lash Blast, the one that comes in the orange tube, although it is a little bit slimmer, so it's easier to get in like the inner corners and the outer corners of your eyes to get those lashes that might be a little bit smaller. But I think it does a great job of thickening my lashes, but also lengthening them without making them clumpy. Another thing that I've been using the heck out of is and I don't even know if I've mentioned this before, but it's the NARS Via Venuto Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner. I don't know if I told you guys a story, but I'm obsessed with all things Urban Decay. I think they have great products, and I used their Perversion 24/7 eyeliner, and it really irritated my eyes, like really bad. I'm not sure what was in it that was causing that, but as soon as I stopped using that, the redness in my eyes went away. So it had to have been that. So I picked up one of these hoping that it wouldn't do that to my eyes, and it didn't. I mean, I can line my waterline with this and I never have any problems. It is very long wearing. If I do use it in my, like on the top part of my eye, then I'll usually line my eye with any pencil eyeliner and then I smudge it out. So I've heard some people complain that this smudges on them. I haven't had that issue at all. In fact, sometimes when I line the upper part of my eyelid and then I go to smudge it out, I have to work quickly or it's not going to budge anywhere. You know, it's not going to smudge out. So I think this is a great eyeliner, especially if you have oily eyelids or if you're having, you know, some sensitivity in your eyes with other eyeliners. I think that it's great. Funny story about this too is that I bought it and I know that everybody had been complaining that, oh my gosh, I didn't know it had a built-in sharpener, so they would go to sharpen it and just ruin the product. Well, I knew that it had a built-in sharpener in there, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to sharpen it. So I was like playing around with it, like twisting it up, twisting it down. I'm like, this is not getting sharpened. And eventually I was just using like a super dull eyeliner pencil because I loved it so much, but I was like, I can't figure it out. So finally, I Googled it. I had to Google it because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And it actually pulls out of the bottom here, and then you just set it on top and twist it manually with your hand, and it just sharpens itself, which is super cool. I like that. And then you just twist it up when you need more product. So just a little helpful hint there. It took me a really long time to figure that out, and I guess I didn't even figure it out. I had to leave it up to Google to figure it out for me. But yeah. Anyways, very great eyeliner. I would definitely recommend this. And another product is, and you guys know I'm all about these Formula X for Sephora nail polishes. I did a video like a few weeks back about the system and how much of a believer I am in that product. I think that it's simply amazing. It lasts so much longer than regular nail polish. It's not even funny. And the one that I've been obsessing over this month has been the Light My Fire nail polish. It's this one right here. And sorry, I'm not wearing it on my hands right now, but it's just like a gold and silver polish with like different color flecks of glitter in it. It's very difficult to describe because in different lights it does tend to look a little bit different, but I love it. I think it's such a fun color and it's great for the holidays because it's gold and silver and colorful, and I use it, I mean, you can use it all over, like on all 10 of your fingernails or toenails, but I've been using it as like an accent color and I just love it. I think it's super cute and it's fun and it's different, and yeah. I cannot believe that I haven't talked about this before because I am a firm believer in this product and all that it's supposed to do. It really does do. This is the Clarisonic, and as you can see, this is like the old school one. Like this is the big one that is like the first generation of Clarisonics that came out. So I've been using this for years. Literally before they got like really popular on YouTube, I had one of these, and at first I was just kind of, it was a gift, and I was just kind of like, okay, whatever, Clarisonic, yeah, it washes my face, whatever. But if you use this and then you go back to not using it, you're like, holy moly, my skin needs the Clarisonic to really get all of that extra gunk off. Not only does it clean your skin better, but also exfoliates your skin. So especially in like the more like dry winter months when your skin tends to get a little bit more dry, you don't want that dry skin just sitting on your face because then it's going to clog your pores, cause acne, and then it's just like a nightmare after that. So I use this every single day. Some people would recommend not using it every day. I don't care. I use it every single day, and I think it's just been like a godsend in my skincare routine. I just use, you can use any kind of face wash with it, you know, like Neutrogena or any face wash that you normally use. And I just pour some on top and then like scrub away on my face. It has a little timer already on it, and then, I mean, it can't get any easier than that. This is something that I actually just picked up like about a week ago, so I'm kind of cheating by saying it's my November favorites because I haven't had it for the whole month, but I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. I did get the iPhone 5S, the gold one, and I didn't have like a case or anything on it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb because I'm going to drop this thing, it's going to shatter, and then I'm going to be so upset because I'm going to be stuck with this shattered phone. Well, I picked up, this is by the company called Prodigy, and no, they didn't send me this. I bought it with my own money. They're not paying me to say anything like this, but I picked it up at the mall at one of those little stands, and It's super sturdy. I don't know if you guys have ever used a case like this before, but I mean, it has like the bumpers, but then it's also like raised a little bit on the side, so you know that if you dropped it down, it would hit the case first before it actually hit your phone. Hopefully. I mean, if it went straight down, I guess. But I absolutely love it. It does come in 2 pieces, so it's easy to take on and off if you have to. And yeah, it's just like a really fun rose gold color, and then it has like shimmer up here and then kind of like a chrome plate on the bottom. And I absolutely love it. And then the last thing, this is something that I think would actually be a great gift for somebody you know who's like likes to go to the gym or is really into music, and they don't need like super big headphones like the Beats by Dre or anything like that. These are headphones, and they're great for somebody who has small ears too. And maybe you don't have the smallest ears in the world, but the ones that come in the Apple phones or like with the iPods, all those kind of things do not work like at all. I'll be like running on the treadmill and then they just fall out, and it's just so irritating to be constantly thinking about that, especially when you're like, you sweat and they fall out, or you run and they fall out, or you turn your head and they fall out. It's just irritating. So I actually picked these up at Best Buy, and they're meant for women. They have them for men too, but these ones in particular are meant for women. And you just like put these little bumpers on the ends and you turn them a specific way, like in the directions. It'll say, you know, have the little outer thing at 3 o'clock or whatever. And there's different ones for your left and your right. They literally do not fall out. I mean, I could be like running around the house like bobbing my head like that and they won't come out. I think that they're amazing. I use them at the gym all the time. I will watch my YouTube videos and use these as headphones so my boyfriend doesn't have to listen to them all the time. I absolutely think they're amazing. This is what the box looks like. I kept the box just in case I needed to return them or anything, but I definitely won't be. They're called Inspire. It says developed for women, small size earphones with 3-bud dry mic, so you can actually like talk on the mic if you needed to as well. They're called earbuds. Guaranteed to never fall out, made for iPod, iPhone, iPad. And they come with 2 different sizes in here, the little like silicone things on the outside. I got the pink ones. They have different colors. They have like turquoise, they have red. Like I said, they have ones for guys or anything like that. They are absolutely amazing. I think they sell them at Nordstrom's, and then like I said, I got mine at Best Buy. So yeah, would definitely recommend picking these up if you have a problem with your headphones staying in your ears. That is it for my November favorites. Hopefully I'll get this up by Thanksgiving, so that way you guys will have something to watch if you're traveling or if you're sick and tired of your family. I don't know, but I hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to watch silly old me talk about makeup products. I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!